Kia ora and welcome to the channel. Today we are looking at my daily sketchbook that I started back in June, 10th of June, and I just finished it today on the 28th of August. So this is my first book. I've got 3 of them. This is the second one ready to go. And this is the pen I've been using the whole time. It's just a Bic pen, nothing fancy, but it gets a lot of good shadows across. But I thought I'd give you guys a tour of what I've been drawing. First page is my sister, because she inspired me to get back into my daily drawings. And then we've got the cat. That's my neighbour's cat. They died, the cat died, so I thought I'd draw it. Catching up with my friends, drawing at a cafe. Got this one, which is, I'm quite proud of this one. I got a good range of details in it. And then we've got my Red Bull cans. Moving on, we've got my classic cup. We've got quite a few cat cups in here. Got quite a good beverage up here. I was quite happy with this drawing as well. I've got these ones. My cat went missing like a month or so ago, and so we're just assuming she's dead, so I thought I'd draw her. And then this is at a cafe with my friends. We've got this one of me and my siblings from when we were little. I was quite happy with this one. It's like a nice suggestive drawing, but it captures it quite well. This is a very sketchy hill, but that's okay. This one is my view outside the window if you look down, which was quite fun to try to draw. And then we've got my friend and her sibling and mum here, so that one's quite cool. I actually drew it upside down, so this is meant to be here, but we've got a Tui and my other cat. This is like him as a baby. We've got this one, which is the first video I did showing you guys this book, which was, that was a while ago now. That was like 2 months ago, I think. And then we've got coffee. This is a very sketchy one, but look at that circle. Like, that's a pretty good circle. Got some plants, which look quite cool actually. And then we've got the harbour. Got some more cafe drawings. This is when I went to the cafes quite often because I had nothing better to do. So I was trying lots of new cafes, and this one was quite cool. You can see where I was drawing the lamp, but then I was like, actually no, there's a chair there. We've got a car, which I'm not very good at drawing, so considering it does look like a car, it's a pretty good achievement. We've got one of my friends behind some butterfly wings, and then we've got another cafe. We've got, once again, another cafe. This one is actually a hike to get to. It's like a 45-minute walk up a hill, but it was quite a cool cafe. And then we've got the Mount Cargill lookout, which I drew up there. Lots of these I draw on site, and then some of them I just draw off photo references. But this one turned out quite cool. It's very sketchy. This one I drew on the plane. This is me and my brother. The faces still need a lot of work, but that's okay. I know what I need to improve on. This is on a hike with my sister. This is the long drop at the halfway mark. And yeah, thought I might as well draw it. Then we've got these, which is a cafe at like, gosh, that was like 6 a.m. in the morning. It was really early. I quite like it actually. And this is me and one of my best friends, like a Polaroid picture I have of us. So I thought I'd draw that. And he's outside my window in a cafe. A lot of these, you can kind of tell when I put more time into it. There's no set time, it's just however long I have or want to spend on it. This is just a house across from a cafe. Another cafe. Lots of catching up this week because I was at home and I was trying to see as many people as I could. I've got my cat. I actually quite like this one. He looks quite like nosy. Then I've got my dad, which I wasn't happy with, but that's okay. I've got a few more cafes, of course. This one's quite fun. I like how I've left the empty space here. Sorry about the noise, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a loud car. I've got Wellington Cafe with my sister. Not my sibling, my sister. And then this is me and my cat. One of my other cats. Lots of cats as well referenced. It's me and one of my friends practicing faces. And this is quite a cool angle. This is probably one of my favourite spreads, and it's halfway, so it's quite cool. This one was very detailed. Well, a lot going on here, but that was at a cafe as well. Lots of catching up. So perfect time to do my daily drawing. Really, we've got a squirrel, and we've got a can of fruit salad. I've got a very large mix of what I end up drawing, which is quite good, because it means I never know what I'm going to draw. They're all different, which is really good. But this honestly turned out quite well. We've got this, which is the view back home with, of course, a cat in it. This one actually turned out quite well. This one, I don't like the face, but the rest of it turned out well. It's a tea party that me and my friend had at the start of January, so a while ago, but it's quite a beautiful picture, so I thought I might as well draw it. We've got my paints. Which I actually really like how this drawing turned out. This is, again, one of my favourite spreads. This one is very light drawing, but it's very detailed as well, and it turned out quite nicely. We've got this one of me and my sister going for a hot chocolate that came in a beer mug, which was quite cool. And then we've got this one at a cafe. I quite like how the bike turned out, considering I don't do bikes. The dogs are questionable. That one's quite fun. And then we've got my hand with a bracelet from one of my friends. And I've got another cafe. I was drawing the mirrors, so this is on the table behind me or something. So it's quite fun to try. Me and one of my friends. And then another cafe. That's kind of a common occurrence here. This is when my grandmother passed away the day before, so I had already done the drawing by the time I found out. So I thought I'd do a little drawing of her. This is one of my favourite photos I've got of her, and it's definitely quite sentimental to me. And I've got this one, which is at a cafe with one of my friends. I actually like how this one turned out. It's quite it's good, because it's sometimes you just need to realise when you need to leave the whites, and it definitely helps with the drawings. This is Mount Cargill again. Slightly different view of it. And then we've got a bird just from Pinterest. This is a picture from Mount Cargill, of Mount Cargill in the background here, but I thought I might as well try a face, and that was kind of a recent picture, so I mean, it turned out okay if we ignore the face itself. And then we've got some art supplies, always a good inspiration, because they're just around me on the desk. This spread's quite nice. We've got another cafe scene. And then we've got a drawing from while I was in the car. We were on a long drive up to Christchurch, and so I decided to draw what was in the car. Got a house. I drew this one when I saw my mum in the morning for breakfast. This was part of the place she was staying at. So I did a quick sketch while we were having breakfast. And this is a very special photo of the five of us. And yeah, just in Christchurch. And it's quite cool. I quite like it. I started drawing it in the car, and then I finished it at home, I believe. Got mum. I don't like how the face turned out, but that's okay. And then got my friend, because it was her birthday the day before. Really good at doing it a day late. They've got a drink I bought to try. It's black forest flavour, which is pretty peculiar. I got another cafe. I got me back in, this is 3 years ago, almost on the day. Oh yeah, I did it the wrong way around again. Quite like this one. This is my art supply set. It turned out quite nicely. Moving on, we've got a video call I had with my friends, and then a cup So, and I got my sister on the hike I did back in July, the one with the Portaloo long drop thing. I quite like this. I think it turned out quite nicely. Very subtle, but quite nice. And this is just July calendar. It's still on July, actually. And this is just all the stuff I ended up doing in July. We've got a very subtle drawing here of like a vase of like, I always forget the name of it, but it's like the fluffy stuff on cutty grass. And then this is a sketch of the collage I put together to cut out for my print making course. So thought I might as well sketch that out. This is another cafe. This is back up the hill. My poor friends, they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. And then this is me and Dad. And then not the last one. We've got the view outside my window again. This time we've got the helicopter pad up here. And then we've got the game I was playing yesterday. And then the final spread is of my friend who arrives today. So yeah, it's a lot of memories and moments captured in here, and I really enjoy it. I hope this inspires you to maybe do some daily drawing, and if not, that's okay. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.